almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kareem Killer Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Thug Rose Namajunas!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, Thug Rose Namajunas ready to go here. Round 1, Trevor Whitman firmly in her corner, and might be a little bit of a feeling out process here tonight. She's not afraid to see what's coming back before registering her attack. Rose Namajunas in another big one tonight. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Namajunas starting to enter that flow state with her jab.
Good jab. Beautiful takedown with the leg. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Nice positional control here. Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played. Ground and pound strike there now.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
She's trying to pass the guard here.
Watch armbar here.
Oh, that's tight. Not out of harm's way with that arm yet.
Look for her to get pressure on that elbow.
Still holding on to this submission.
Fighting hard for the sub. It's gotta be it. It seems so tight.
You need to work out his position.
Oh, she got out!
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, Namajunas is right back to the full mount. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hip.
She's setting up an armbar here.
Armbar. Arms in deep.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here.
She's working hard for the armbar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands. If she's almost there.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady and her submission defense.
Hold that breath. Relax and listen. That was perfect, okay? You're doing brilliantly.
All right, let us get you some highlights from that previous round. Body kick, certainly a big story for her, and almost like a 2x4 hitting your rib cage. No fun.
Yeah, it's like a 2x4. It's like someone taking a bat and just driving it into your ribs. She took those shots over and over in that round, and if she continues, her night's going to end very soon.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, so here we are deep into this fight now, and you can see the frustration out of the corner that their pupil, at least to this point, she hasn't attempted a single takedown.
They know who she is. They've trained her. They've seen her since day one. And they recognize that the reason she is in the UFC today is because of her grappling. She has not even tried to get the fight to that realm. It is very surprising.
Head strikes. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body.
Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power there. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
Still plenty of time to go here, round 2.
Nice kick.
All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in the strawweight division. She fights more. She stays behind the jab, and she uses her kicks to make sure that she's at range and safe.
Well, Namajunas is in full guard. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get...
Namajunas is trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, she's got the submission locked in.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny, he just gets up.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
Oh, great reversal to top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Namajunas. Nice job staying busy here, working off of her back. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes, eventually she would go high. If she did and got that big knockdown, that really did determine this round.
Oh, big knee! We might get a stoppage here soon. Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. She's thrown tonight. Her opponent took
Beautiful placement on that hook.
Rose Namajunas finishes the job.
Oh, man.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 44 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Thug Rose Namajunas!
Llamándose swear I care about the coat that I get handled over affairs is what I care about the most. The man war already going off, got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man I write a practice, so we are the practitioners. Eating them alive, it's like I'm needing them for sustenance. I'm out here getting big like they've been feeding me some supplements. Never follow them till they be moving champagne. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. So there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Green Killer Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe back at UFC 166. Remember Rogan? Oh, my God!
It was the craziest fight. You could not believe what you were watching. These two guys said, this is the night that we make history. We're going to stand on a quarter in the middle of the octagon and let them fly, and that they did. Houston, the Toyota Center, has been home to some of the greatest fights in UFC history. Beautiful defense. Nice block.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Look at the turn in that kick. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Great kick to the body buyer there. Now lands a solid punch there. Under 3 minutes to go in round 1. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Just out of the range with that right hand.
Nice body shot there. That is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her off.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose.
Beautiful javelin.
Southpaw stance to orthodox now. That shot blocked by Cortez. 20 seconds to go in round 1. Final seconds of the round. Round 2 is next.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here.
Oh, big
kick the leg out. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Cortez circling towards the left now. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively. Big double leg level change, big ground and pound.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, it's hard to win a fight working off of your back, but that elbow is useful.
Going reversal there.
All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell the top fighter here in terms of trying to avoid the escape?
Well, you got to start attacking the feet now. Now you got to start shoving those feet towards the ground, pass them through the middle, or just grab them and pull them up. If you pull them up, right, you don't want...
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, that looks tight.
She's got an arm triangle here, and it looks very tight. She's got to clear the guard, get off to the side, and drop her weight towards the ground if she wants to finish this fight. There it is.
Good work.
Oh, she got out.
She was bridging, she was bucking, she was doing anything to try to create enough space to get her chest back to the mat and defend that arm triangle.
30 seconds to go in round two. Seconds to go round two. Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're...
Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take. All right, round three coming up next.
More of the same. This is the last 5 minutes of the fight.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Telegraph that spinning back fist.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots. Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and they had her opponent hurt bad.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body.
Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you got to go for blood. I know it's against her. It's not her M.O. to be over-aggressive.
Maybe seeing stars.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night. Nice transition.
Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Oh, she better tap her. That thing's gonna snap.
John, she's gonna break her arm. She's gonna break her arm.
Oh, come on. That's gotta be it.
Work, I'm saying what's up. You need to work.
And somehow, some way she gets out.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Arm is very tight.
Oh, that arm's still in trouble, champ.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
There's the two. That has got to feel good.
Holy smokes.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. Really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 57 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got a chance, the moment she got the submission locked in, she latched on that.
Was out in the field since I was little. Never been house cat. I'm where everyone after you come at them backwards, they be where your house at. I don't care about no hoes. Where's your spouse? Come back to you and we who cares if it's hard, you gon' have to pronounce that. He don't be smoking at all. 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 See? He don't be smoking at all.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Lupita Godinez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Karate Hockey, Michelle Waterson Gomez!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, let us see how it plays out in this round for the karate hottie, Michelle Waterson. It's good to see her have some momentum here at 115 pounds. Outstanding striker, very good in transition. Her grappling has improved leaps and bounds over the trajectory of her UFC career. And she believes if she can get a win here tonight and do so with style points, perhaps she could get that elusive championship opportunity before the year is out.
That's a big strike right there.
The right hand just misses. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Right on the button. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Just misses there with the left. Midway through round one.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Lupi. So just over 20 total strikes that have now landed for the karate hottie, Michelle Waterson. Godinez's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Try to establish that jab.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave. Great timing on that double leg.
Godinez is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Waterson's back in full guard now. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Waterson's trying for a submission here. Ooh, she's got the arm isolated.
She is moving to her finishing position. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that armbar.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
All right, second round underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control.
She lands kicks and punches. Great job. Jab, snaps the head back.
Missed on the right hand. Man, look at the redness appearing on the left side of her body there. That's starting to really add up. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Lupi.
Oh, nice. Oh, big elbow.
All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landing.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
And now left. Waterson's knee strike here is blocked. 90 seconds to go now. Oh, this could do it.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Might be time for a hip escape. She doesn't need too many more of these ground strikes. Swelling starting to appear. Oh, she's setting up an unlock now.
She's got it tight.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
She's still pursuing the submission here.
Oh, she's working hard for this finish.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out.
Good round.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can get there again.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final is underway. Pretty good jab there by Watterson. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Godinez's eye starting to swell now. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round.
And just misses with that big right hand. Nice hook there by Watterson.
She got that single collar tie.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Single leg takedown is good.
Watch the arm bar going up. Oh, man, it's getting deep.
There's the tap! Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, the Karate Hottie, Michelle Watterson Gomez!
So the Karate Hottie, Michelle Watterson, still getting it done in a career that dates to 2007. She just continues to evolve and round out her mixed martial arts game. And you can argue this might have been her best performance yet. Congratulations to the